Buying the wrong tennis racket can throw off your entire game. Too powerful and you'll lose control. Too stiff and every off-center hit stings. The truth is, most players end up with something that doesn't match their style or skill level, and it costs them time, confidence, and often a lot of money. In this video, we're breaking down 7 of the best tennis rackets you can buy right now, including one that delivers pro-level control without needing pro-level technique. Whether you're looking for more spin, better feel, or just a racket that helps you play more consistently, there's something here for you. Links to every racket plus any updated deals are down in the description. Let's get into it. Number 7, Wilson Pro Staff V14. The Wilson Pro Staff V14 is a classic player's racket, and that means it's built with a very specific type of user in mind. If you're someone who values precision, control, and connection to the ball more than raw power, this frame delivers exactly that. But it's not the kind of racket you just pick up and instantly master. It rewards clean technique and fast full swings, and it expects you to bring those to the table. The 97 square inch head is slightly smaller than average, which gives you a tighter sweet spot but more direct feedback on contact. The 11.7 ounce strung weight makes it one of the heavier rackets on this list, which adds to its stability during impact, especially helpful on volleys, slices, and counterpunching shots. Its 16 by 19 string pattern is a bit denser than it sounds due to the compact head size, which keeps the response tight and focused. This is a great pick for advanced players who like to control rallies with placement and timing rather than rely on easy power. It's also excellent for all court players who want to come forward and feel confident finishing at the net. However, it's not particularly forgiving. Miss hits are more noticeable, and it doesn't give you much free help if your footwork or swing mechanics aren't dialed in. That's something beginners and some intermediates should think twice about. Still, for players who know what they're doing and want a racket that responds like an extension of their hand, the Pro Staff 514 offers that kind of trust and precision. Number 6, Babolat Pure Drive. If you've ever felt like you're swinging as hard as you can and still not getting enough depth or power on your shots, the Babolat Pure Drive could be exactly what you need. It's designed to help players generate pace with less effort, making it especially useful for intermediate level players or anyone still building their technique. You don't have to swing perfectly every time to get solid, deep ground strokes, and that alone can build confidence fast. With a 100 square inch head, the Pure Drive offers a generous sweet spot, which means even off-center shots can still find the court. The 11.2 ounce strung weight strikes a nice balance, light enough for quick movement but heavy enough to give you that solid, stable contact. Its 16 by 19 string pattern also gives you some easy access to spin, especially on topspin heavy forehands or kick serves. What really stands out though is how forgiving it feels. The frame has a slightly stiffer construction, which translates to more energy return and a livelier response, so even if your timing is a little off, the racket still helps you get the ball deep. That said, it's not for everyone. Players who rely on feel or touch volleys may find the Pure Drive a bit too lively or stiff. It's not the most surgical racket out there, and it doesn't pretend to be. But if you're after a powerful, user-friendly frame that helps you stay aggressive from the baseline without overthinking your mechanics, this one's a smart place to start. Number 5, Headspeed MP 2024. If you're the kind of player who likes to do a bit of everything on the court, rally from the baseline, attack short balls, and close at the net, the Headspeed MP 2024 is built with that in mind. It's one of the most versatile rackets on this list, designed to offer a balanced mix of power, control, and spin without forcing you into a specific playing style. With a 100 square inch head and a strung weight of around 11.1 ounces, the Speed MP gives you a forgiving sweet spot and enough heft for stability, but it still swings fast through the air. Head's updated Auxetic 2.0 technology is a subtle but meaningful addition. It softens the feel on impact and makes the frame respond more naturally to different types of contact. This racket works especially well for intermediate to advanced players who want something reliable across all areas of their game. It's stable enough for heavy baseline exchanges, but quick enough to react when you're pulled wide or moving forward. It also offers decent spin potential thanks to its open string pattern. The trade-off here is feel. While it does a lot of things well, it may not satisfy players who want pinpoint precision or a more plush, buttery response like you'd get with a Wilson Blade or Pro Staff. But for anyone who values versatility and doesn't want to feel boxed into one style of play, the Speed MP is a dependable, well-rounded choice. Number 4, Technifiber Brute Fight 305 Isoflex. The Technifiber Brute Fight 305 Isoflex is a well-rounded option for players who want control without giving up too much forgiveness. It's especially suited for competitive intermediates or early advanced players who like to construct points from the baseline but still need a racket that gives them room for error. If you're looking for something that offers feel and structure without being overly punishing, this is worth a serious look. It comes with a 98 square inch head and weighs in at 11.4 ounces strung, which puts it in that comfortable middle ground, stable enough for match play but not so heavy that it slows down your swing. Technifiber's Isoflex technology helps maintain consistent response across the string bed, which really matters on off-center hits. Instead of feeling harsh or dead when you miss the sweet spot, the racket keeps the ball controlled and predictable. The string pattern and frame stiffness give it a nice mix of control and pop. It's not going to blast the ball through the court like something more power-focused, but when you swing with intention, it responds well. There's also a noticeable sense of connection with the ball, which helps with placement and touch shots. The main trade-off is power. Compared to something like the Pure Drive, it's more about shaping your shots than overpowering your opponent. That's something to consider if you're still developing pace. But for players who've moved past the beginner phase and want a racket that helps them stay consistent without sacrificing feel, the Brute Fight 305 strikes a thoughtful balance. Number 3, Wilson Blade 98. The Wilson Blade 98 is a go-to option for players who are confident in their technique and want a racket that responds with precision and control. It's not trying to add power to your shots. Instead, it gives you the feel and stability to place the ball exactly where you want it. That makes it a strong match for intermediate to advanced players who already generate their own pace and are looking for more command over their game. With a 98 square inch head and a strung weight of around 11.3 ounces, the blade feels solid but not bulky. The 16 by 19 string pattern offers enough spin potential for topspin users, but it's not overly open, so you still get a tight, consistent response. What really stands out is the frame flex. It's designed to bend slightly on impact, giving you more dwell time and a smooth, connected feel. The result is a racket that feels stable under pressure, especially during long rallies or when absorbing pace. It's great for backhand slices, precise passing shots, and measured volleys. Every shot feels deliberate, and that kind of feedback helps players who want to stay in control of the rhythm and direction of the match. The trade-off is that it doesn't give you much free power. If you're still working on timing or tend to rely on the racket to help you hit deeper, the blade might feel a bit underpowered. It's not harsh, just demanding. But if you already have clean strokes and want to move toward a more placement-focused game, the Wilson Blade 98 gives you the tools to take that next step. Number 2, Babolat Pure Arrow. The Babolat Pure Arrow is made for players who don't just want spin, they rely on it. If your game is built around heavy topspin, aggressive baseline rallies, and forcing errors from deep in the court, this racket is designed with that style in mind. With a 100 square-inch head and a strung weight of 11.2 ounces, the Pure Arrow has enough mass to handle big swings, but still feels maneuverable when you need to react quickly. The open 16x19 string pattern, combined with Babolat's aerodynamic frame design, helps the racket move faster through the air, which directly translates to more spin generation, especially on high-speed forehands and kick serves. What separates the Pure Arrow from more neutral frames is its ability to grab the ball. It bites into the strings and sends it off with high arc and heavy rotation, giving you more margin over the net and sharper drop inside the baseline. That's a huge advantage for aggressive players. That's a huge advantage for aggressive players who want to push opponents back and stay in control of rallies. Where it's less effective is in feel and finish. If you hit flatter shots or depend on touch volleys and drop shots, this frame might feel too stiff or reactive. It's not built for pinpoint placement or soft contact. It's built to spin, drive, and pressure. If you're the type of player who likes to dictate from the back with pace and topspin, the Pure Arrow gives you all the tools to do it and makes it feel natural. Number 1, Yonex E-Zone 100. If you're looking for a racket that checks almost every box, power, spin, comfort, and forgiveness, the Yonex E-Zone 100 is one of the most balanced choices out there. It's not flashy and it doesn't push you into a specific style, but what it does offer is consistency and ease of use for a wide range of players, from improving intermediates to experienced competitors. With a 100 square-inch head and a strung weight of 11.2 ounces, the E-Zone 100 is easy to swing but doesn't feel flimsy. One of its standout features is the isometric head shape, which slightly flattens the top of the frame. This subtle tweak expands the effective hitting area, giving you a larger sweet spot without increasing head size, and that means more forgiveness without sacrificing control. On court, it feels responsive and comfortable. There's enough power to hit deep without overexerting, and the 16x19 string pattern allows for reliable spin, especially on topspin ground strokes and second serves. Whether you're trading shots at the baseline or moving forward, the racket stays stable and manageable. Now, for players who want something highly specialized, maximum control like the Blade or maximum spin like the Pure Arrow, the E-Zone might not feel dialed in enough. It lives more in the middle. But that's exactly why it sits at number 1. It's dependable, adaptable, and easy to grow with. If you're not sure where your game is headed or just want something that works in nearly every situation, the E-Zone 100 is a smart long-term pick. There you have it, the 7 best tennis rackets to fit a range of styles and skill levels. Whether you need power, control, or a balanced frame to grow with, one of these should feel right in your hand. All the links, including any deals I find, are in the description below. Thanks for watching, and if this helped, feel free to like and subscribe. See you in the next.